What's up, guys? Sparky here. Sorry I haven't been around last few weeks. And state's been going through some ice storms and snow and stuff like that, and that's not terribly common here for the southeast. So that being said, anyway, we're back. Probably gonna try to see if I can't get a couple videos out this weekend. So to kind of compensate for the last 2 weekends, I haven't put anything out. But we're gonna see what we can do. Today we're gonna practice just a little bit. It's gonna be a cold start. I mean, it's February. February just got here. The beginning of the year felt like it was yesterday, but you know. Um, but I'm gonna do a cold start. Not Mil-Spec Mojo style, but it's a cold start nonetheless. I've got a T-Rex Arms warm-up drill target that I printed out. I put over top of a silhouette target. Kind of taped it up there. Um, we're just gonna try it out. I'm gonna explain each drill, what I'm doing, and I'm gonna let y'all witness and watch along with us. We're not gonna be using a buzzer because it's a it's a cold start, and I just kind of want to focus on accuracy. I don't want to speed up too fast as it is right now. Over time, I'll get faster, but I just really want to focus on getting those shots right where I want it to go on each one of these targets. I'm set up about 5 yards away, so I think on some of these, I think it might be three. I'll have to double check and read up on it again. I think some of them are supposed to be from like 3 yards away, but I'm set at 5. So pushing it a little bit, but 2 yards, 6 feet, that's all right. Um, but let's get into it, and y'all can join me along with, or come along with me as I try to see how terrible I am for not shooting the last 3 weeks. So let's do it. All right, guys. So first one that we have is compressed ready. We're gonna punch out. We're gonna fire one round. We're gonna come back, resituate, punch out, fire one round. It says to do it 8 times. I'm gonna compress it down to 4 because I feel like it's gonna be really boring. Y'all watch me do that 8 times. So I'm gonna do it 4 times, and then we'll move on to the next one. And hopefully I get them all within the 1-inch circle that it's on. So we'll see. But let's get to it. Oh, all right. Now y'all got to see me flinch. All right, that's 4. All right, so I'll let y'all guys come up here and see my hits. All right, here's my hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish these were a little better. These are my first 2, so I was able to correct myself a little bit. Like I said, not going for speed, just going for accuracy right now, and I'll speed stuff up later. Probably not in this video. I'm just mainly trying to get fundamentals down. Fundamentals is going to be the basis to which you build everything off of. So, but 4 of them right there, it's not bad. I mean, 5 yards should be tighter, but it's a 43X. You're not going to be punching out the same hole for forever, so things are going to open up eventually. But all right, so the next one is going to be draw, fire 1 round. We're going to do this one, and it says to do it 7 times. I'm going to do this one 4 times as well. So let's get to it. All right, so this one's going to be draw, fire 1 round, and then we're going to do that 4 times. So here we go. Uh-oh, y'all are going to see that one in a minute. Uh-oh. I'm not doing so hot on this one. why we're out here trying to get better. So y'all can come up and see these as well. All right, guys. So as you can see, my group got a lot tighter, but I was not hitting my mark. So I was down and off to the left. We're just gonna have to keep moving on. I guess that's why it's called a warm-up target, right? We're gonna do this one, draw, fire 5 rounds. I'm not gonna fire them fast. I'm just gonna try to keep it nice, slow, and consistent. Keep a good cadence to it, but we're gonna try to do that one. Hopefully we get all clean hits. Not that, again. I do not like that. But anyway, let's get to it. All right, guys. Now we're gonna draw and fire 5 rounds in the center, 3rd one down. So let's try it. Hopefully I don't end up like I did last time, but you know what? Out here to get better. All right, that was significantly better than the one before, but still a little down. I think I can feel myself anticipating a little bit and driving that gun down. At least it's not off to the left this time. It's all pretty center line, but I can definitely feel myself right before the shot goes off. I'm pushing down just a little bit to get ahead of that recoil, which, as we all know in past videos, it's not what you're supposed to do. It's good to manage your recoil, but it's not good to anticipate your recoil. So anyway, I'll show you all those hits, and then after we're done with this, I might show you some ways that we can practice, which are ways that I've already showed y'all before, to manage not anticipating and often to the left. You know, that's all it has to do with a trigger press. And so I'm gonna show y'all a few things maybe to clean all this up if y'all are encountering the same issues. All right, so this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 of them are a little low. I'm not going to count that one in, so that's 4 in and 1 out. I'd much rather count more out on myself and critique myself a little more difficultly, because in my mind, you know, I'm practicing as I'm carrying a firearm. You know, this is some type of situation that's going on. I'm having to implement my firearm. Each miss is another person that I could have potentially killed. So in my mind, that's not acceptable, nor were these 4 acceptable. Not acceptable. That's why we're out here. We're out here to get better. So not acceptable, and that's 5 times I've done bad things. So I'd much rather count more out on myself. Especially at the range. This is the time to do it. This is the time to mess up. Because whenever you get in that situation, it's not the time to mess up. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get into the next one. The next one is going to be draw. Fire 1 round to each circle in sequence. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're going to try that one, and we'll see how I do. We'll probably do this one 2 or 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be 4 rounds each time we draw, but it's going to be transitioning as well. So you got to practice the 1, 2, 3, 4. So coming back across, zigzagging a little bit, making it a little more interesting. That's going to be something we touch on later, but target transitioning, and we'll get into that later, but we'll practice this for now, and then I'll release another video on the best way to go from target to target. All right, guys, so now we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 target transition between the 4 circles. Each circle is increasingly getting smaller, so based on my misses before, we'll see how many I get out. We're going to repeat this drill 3 times, total 12 rounds, but each time after the 4th round is done, I'm going to reholster, reset, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we go. I knew I missed that last one. But one more time and then I'll show you all the hits. Alright, let me show you all the hits. They're not great, but what do you expect whenever you don't come out here and practice for 3 or 4 weeks? So, anyway, I'll show you all the hits. Right, so number 1, we got 1, 2, 3. Those are all good. I started to slack off here some. Common problem here is I'm overdriving down because I'm trying to come over and down. So I'm overdriving down. As you can see, all my hits are low and to the left, especially that one, super low. Don't even know what I was doing there. Then 3, buttoned it up a little bit here, got all hits inside, and then 4 each are low. But then again comes low and to the left. The first time I did this drill, I know that was my first shot on number 3 on the first set, and then they started to get a little better. To be honest, this is showing your limitations. I mean, it's doing pretty good, and I'm even going slow. Imagine if I was going faster, that everything would open up drastically. So definitely showing flaws in my abilities, but you know what, I'm here to get better, so why not? I'll show everybody my capabilities. That way y'all can see transparency. You know, a lot of people don't want to be transparent with what they're able to do. So next one we're gonna do is this one. So it's gonna be draw, fire 1, reload 1, all in this circle. So let me load up a few more rounds. We're gonna do this one a total of 3 times, same as this one, 3 times, but 3 times, and then we get on to the super fun ones that are really gonna suck, but that's all right. We're gonna do this one 3 times, and then we'll move on. So, all right, remember this one is draw, fire 1 round, slide, lock, reload, reload really quick, drop, slide, fire 1 more. So we're gonna do that 3 times. Oh, what a bad one. What a bad one to start off with. What are the odds? Just so y'all know, I have never ever done that before. In all my dry firing, I've never done that. So that was a new one. You know what, guys? I think a lot of this is just a product of not shooting in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, whatever it's been now, and also not dry firing. Yeah. But what are you gonna do? I guess it's practice doesn't make perfect, because you'll never be perfect, but it does make better. And as you can see, I haven't been practicing, so that makes me worse. Here's the products of that. So yeah, I'm all over the place. Oh well, what are you gonna do? 1, 2, 3. This is my second shot on my third set that I did. That's the second shot after the reload. So I'm all over the place. That's my first hit on the first one, and then this was my second hit. That was my second hit on the second one. That was my first hit. I mean, I'm all over the place. So we're gonna get better eventually. I have to make sure I practice dry firing more often. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. Let's do You know what? Let's just see how much worse I can get. Support hand only. Says to do it 10 times. Probably going to reduce it down to 5. Because I probably know that I'll probably only hit one of those 5. So let's just try. I mean, no need to talk about it. Let's just do it. All right, guys, we're just gonna jump into it. I mean, it can't get much worse than it already is. So it's gonna be top right target, support hand only, 5 rounds. I'm thinking about each time after I fire the round, just coming back, resetting, fire the round again, reset, fire the round again, reset. We're gonna try that. Can't get much worse than it already is. So let's go ahead and prepare. If y'all can't tell, I haven't been counting, but I believe that's 5. So, let's go look at them. I think I did better than I thought. So, let's go look. All right, well, I lied. Well, kind of. Here's 3 of them. There's a 4th one. And as you can tell, I really anticipated one of those. And you can see it in the video, the one that I just super anticipated. Because y'all won't believe where the last one is. Way down here. Very disappointed. That's okay, though. We're gonna I'm gonna keep practicing this one on my own time. Y'all don't have to watch me do that, but I'm gonna keep practicing this one on my own time, because that's poor. That's no good. So anyway, let's keep moving forward though. Strong hand, 5. We're gonna do 5 on that one. There's another one with strong hand for 5. So I may just actually, this second strong hand one for 5 right here, I may just go back and do support hand. Because, yeah, that's bad. So, strong hand for 5 top lefts. And then we might move on to do both hands for 10. Alright, so strong hand, primary hand, whichever you consider it. Top left target. Probably might be the worst day of shooting I've had in a very, very long time. That's okay. At least y'all are here to watch me fail. Y'all laugh at me over there. Y'all have more than enough right to laugh at me right now. It's okay. Alright. Strong hand only, top left target. Alright, let's go see how good or bad we did. Alright guys, so I know that was 5. It looks like there's 2 in 1 right here. And then 2, 3, and then here we go again. Dropping another one. That's a full 1.5 to 2 inches off where it's supposed to be. Because I remember there was 1, 2, 3, these 3 right here, and then that one is the new one. So not acceptable in my eyes, but we're gonna keep moving forward. Like I said, we're gonna do we'll do a mix up, okay? We'll do one strong hand, switch over to support hand, do one support hand, and then one strong hand, one support hand. I will do 3 of each, so a total of 6 rounds, and then we'll see how good we can refine all of this nastiness here up. So let's get into it. All right, guys. I'm going to start with my support hand, bottom left, little square. It's supposed to be strong hand only, but I'm going to start with support hand. We're going to do 3 and 3, alternating arms each time. I'm just going to really try to focus, just put everything else out of my mind and focus on that target through the dots. So we'll see if I can do any better than I did before. All right, let's go see if we did any better. All right, guys, so the first little piece of success we've seen today, I was able to get that entire group right within there. So maybe something's distracting me. Maybe something's on my mind that I just can't get over. But you know what? The little victories go a long way. So still missed most of them, but I was able to refine all of my hits, not within a 4-inch group like over here. I was able to refine it all probably within an inch or so. I don't know. I'm not an inch and a half, somewhere in between 1 and 2 inches from right there to right there. So take the little victories while you can. You don't always have to critique yourself so bad, because otherwise you'll just think you're a terrible shooter all the time, and you'll be like me. Don't be like me. Be better than me. So here we go. But now we're going to move on to this one. This one is going to be both hands, 10 shots. I'm going to do 5 so I don't bore y'all. It's probably, already boring enough. So, but you know what? They're out here being transparent with y'all, and I try to be as transparent as possible. So 5 rounds, both hands, right there. And at 5 yards, for 98% of good shooters, that's a pretty easy no-brainer right there. So let's get into it. All right, guys, we're gonna do 5 rounds, bottom right target, both hands. Each shot, I'm going to come back in, take a breath, and then I'm gonna go back out and do it again. So let's get into it. Alright, let's see what we got, guys. Alright, guys, I was able to refine it down to that's got to be an inch. We're just going to call it that. But I don't have a tape measure, so, gotta do my thumb. maybe. But anyway, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Given the day I've had so far, I will consider it myself a little happier based on this result at the end of the day. This was unacceptable. This one was pretty bad as well. I'm so glad I was able to refine it a little bit here. And transitioning, well, we're going to do a video on that later. As you can tell, it's definitely something that I need to practice. So, you know what? I will almost bet that there's somebody out there watching this video that probably needs to practice that as well. Yeah, there you go. But I appreciate you guys for watching, and hopefully next time y'all see me shoot, I'm not like this again, because I can't be having this. No, this is not going to defend my family. This is not acceptable to defend my family with. So, all right, I appreciate you guys. God bless. Have a good weekend, and be safe.